Hello, family. Welcome again. Thank you for joining. And of course, as you can see, we've got a wonderful, great topic today. I hope everybody is ready to contribute in the chat section. Let's know what you think about this topic on passive being a company with many other companies inside of it. So the topic for today is many companies within one company. So hello, Andy. Yeah.
Hi guys, how is everybody? Awesome day today, lovely and sunny, nice and warm.
Oh yeah, I think so too. Anita, do you feel awesome as well?
I do. Maybe I should do that as well. Yeah. Great to be here again. Had a great day. I love the sunny weather. It certainly it should put everyone in good spirits, shouldn't it?
Oh yeah, sure. Hi, Mr. Mana. It's really difficult calling you Mr. Mana. You're welcome.
Yes. Oh, I'm really having a good time. Life is really good. We're having an amazing weather today. And I believe everyone in the United Kingdom is enjoying it. We don't know elsewhere, but it's great to be here.
Sure, definitely. It's always a pleasure being in your company all the time. I think we can stay here for 24 hours. I'm never bored. Thank you again for joining, guys. So, guys, the numbers don't look good. Can we just share? This is useful information, guys. There's no way we can keep this to just a few people. Kindly share as wide as you can so that we share this information together. So, looking at the topic, Anita, when you say on passive, is kind of having many companies just within one. What comes to mind?
Okay. Well, there's lots of angles you can look at this, and I'm sure we're going to cover them all this evening, aren't we? But if you think about lots of companies out there, they have kind of different divisions, and actually they are actually sometimes separate companies. But you can have one company name, and then you can have little businesses coming off of that. So for argument's sake, with us, you could have, for example, Bob Smith Business Services, let's say. Underneath that, you can have Bob Smith video conferencing, Bob Smith gaming. Do you see where I'm coming from? You can make those all separate little businesses, and you could just focus on one way of getting people into your ecosystem as a user. And really, as we've spoke about before, every single person that goes on the internet has got an email. So I would always advise people that don't want to be so adventurous to just to get people in on Omail. Just use that. So that could be their kind of business, is just focusing on that. But if you've got somebody, if you're somebody who I know someone who's into gaming, absolutely crazy if they don't use that as their way of building their particular business. Get those people onto OConnect, send them an invite, get them onto there. So, but you've got two things there, because you've got the conferencing side, you've got the gaming side, but you could still put it all under one, and he could be, J-Blogs Gaming, and that could be his avenue to getting his friends to come and talk about that. And don't do it on Zoom, don't just do it on your YouTube, do it on OConnect. So this is really where people can sit down and start looking at all the different, if they want to call them different businesses or different divisions of that business, that's what you can do.
Okay, thank you so much, Anita. Let's hear from Collins, please.
Yes, that's a good topic. So when we look at the digital space, a lot of people always talk about online business. To be honest with you, every business now, if you don't have online presence, you will collapse. We know a lot of businesses in UK, they collapse because they refuse to go online. They have just high street shop. What happened? Every business started looking at the transformation. How many times do you go to shop? Just take your car, go to shop. People don't want to do that. So you can order everything and it comes to you. And if you don't have that online presence, you are finished. So let's look at ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE is not different from any online shopping mall. So OnPassive is an online shopping mall, you know, massive. We can talk about Amazon, their online shopping mall. Talk about now Apple, you can have presence on Apple. You don't need to go to Apple shop again to buy. That's why they're reducing their high street shop. But now let's look at the whole shopping mall of OnPassive. You zoom out, what do you see inside? You have standalone products where you can use them as a standalone product, digital products. All staff is a product, all mail is a product, all net is a product. And all of them, they are products on their own right. You know, we can name them all counting, you know, all booking. They are just lot, you know. So what happens here is they are all integrated into the OES. The OES OnPassive ecosystem is a shopping mall. So looking at all of those products standalone, they are all multi-billion-dollar companies. Look at Academy. They're talking about market cap of Academy is what, 250 billion. And they are speculating that within, I think when within 2027, it will hit $1 trillion company. So that is online study application. So those who just think about the majority of people studying online, they don't need to go to any school again, just sit at home and study. We are talking about $250 billion industry market cap. So what do we see? We have our own Academy, which is an online study. If we take only 10% of that market share, that is a business on its own right, integrated into the OES. So we can look at all of those. So we always tell founders or brand ambassadors, don't look at OnPassive. If you look at OnPassive like this, you will see that's a single product, a single entity. Zoom out, look at it, ask yourself, what does all staff stand for? That's a human resource software. What is the market cap of human resource software? It's a lot. It's $1 billion company. What is the market cap of accounting, which is accounting software? They are all out there. What is the market cap of O Tracker? That's $1 billion company. So you can just look at it. We're talking about O Connect. That's $1 billion company. Zoom alone made what? Lot of money. We're talking about maybe 1.5, 1 point something, or is it 2 point? Up. Is it 250
during
billion?
the lockdown, 138 billion.
138 billion. That is it for Zoom alone. So imagine that is it. And we're talking about Connect coming, you know, more powerful than Zoom. So we can look at it, zoom out. You're here to expand. We're talking about data center coming. It's a product that a lot of people don't know. We're talking Amazon. Amazon is not the marketplace, it's data center. AWS, that make this man to be a trillionaire or a billionaire, you know. How much do you think it costs to host a data on a data center? Some company pay $1 million a month, £1 million a month. Yeah, so it is just massive. So, Mr. Comfort, we'll talk about that more. So let me just give space.
It feels like I'm learning about OnPassive for my first time. You guys are just crazy wonderful. Thank you so much. So let me just hear from Andy. I don't know what's coming up next. So go ahead, bro.
Oh, boo. I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to look at it a different way. We have a position. Let's say you have one position in OnPassive, just the one, and you've got whether you're an early bird or a new customer, and you click the button to become an affiliate. You are now an affiliate, okay, within a business. So you are a one-man band. You are self-employed, if you like. You can set up a company at some point to encompass your position within it. If that's what you wanted to do. Best thing to do is to speak to an accountant or a tax advisor. But you're a one-man band. Yeah, OnPassive is massive. I love that phrase. OnPassive is massive. But we are individuals, and collectively we form this huge customer base, which is why OnPassive as a company will launch as a unicorn. But let's take it from my position only. So I've got this one position. It's my business. We have an ecosystem, and currently in that ecosystem, there are 2 products that are free, and there'll be 2 products that are paid products. So personally, as an affiliate, I have 2 opportunities to sell. No, I have 4 products. Now, I know you're going to turn around and say, well, ONET and OMail are free. Yes, they are. And I'll come back to that in a bit. But I've got 4 products today. We also know that there are over 50 products coming. And let's say, for argument's sake, that 30 of those are paid products and 20 of those are free. I'm an affiliate marketer for 50 odd products. Yeah, each one that comes out is an opportunity to offer it to my customer base, which is exactly what ONPASSIVE will do, offer it to the customers. And every time a new product comes out, they go back to that customer and say, by the way, Mr. Customer, have you seen this? Accounting, Staff, DIT, Peer, Create, Domain. All of these things are under one umbrella. Now, from my point of view as an affiliate, I have the opportunity to offer all of these products to others. That's why I'm an affiliate marketer. Now, each section of that, each product of that creates, as Comfort mentioned earlier, its own little business, because that's one product, I can offer that. That's another product, I can offer that. That's another product, and so on. So I have a business with lots of products within the umbrella, yeah, the ecosystem that I can offer to my clients. Now, the key for me is, if we look at a traditional business, so we own a shop, and in that shop we sell pots and pans, for argument's sake. I have to hold stock to be able to look, people looking come into the shop and they go, oh, I want that pan or that pan. The amount of money I would need to do that is substantial. You know, you're probably holding 50,000 to 100,000 pounds worth of stock, or dollars, whatever you want to call it. But I don't have any customers coming in. Now, as Colin's quite rightly pointed out, everything is going online. So if you don't have an online presence and you can't sell them via online, your business may fail. And many do because of that. We certainly saw during lockdown, you know, businesses closing because they had no customers. If you worked online, you still have a business. You don't have to go into a premises. So we have a prime location, because it can be your home. We have prime products that are far superior to anything else available on the market, and we have loads of them. So our entire market is open to us. Now, what could be a better business than that? Oh, I know, one that it doesn't cost us very much to set up and run. So it doesn't matter where I am in the world, as long as I have a roof over my head and an internet connection, I can run my business. But hold on, there's one stage further. The company's going to do that for me. So I could, if I wanted to, sit back, let the company do what they do best, because their marketing is second to none, their products are second to none, and all I need is a position, an affiliate position. Yeah. Now, actually, I could take it one stage further, but we'll come back to that in a minute.
All right, sure. I'm ready for you guys, you know. Okay. Listen, I've been writing like a thing. Listen. So I have follow-up questions. However, I will let you just deliver what you have. So I'll ask, but then if you think that you have something else you want to piggyback on what somebody else has said, then just do what is more convenient for you. So you team talked about various teams, or one product being a standalone product of its own, like Colin said, and you confirmed, Andy, and so on. So can I make income by subscribing to just one product, one standalone product? Since you say, for example, some of them are multi-billions and stuff like that. Can I make full-time income subscribing to just one of these products? Anita is nodding, Collins is nodding. Anita, you go first, please.
You're talking about really from the affiliate side of things, really. is, of course, I mean, you're only really signing to the ecosystem because everything's in the ecosystem. So really, as long as you're in that ecosystem, you're going to make money. You have to then obviously buy the products. So, you can't be a reseller for a product if you don't own it. So instead of some people getting themselves a little bit kind of confused because they're like, oh, but I'm not going to use that. I don't understand that. I don't need those staff. What do I need that for? Might not need it. You probably won't need it. Unless you've got a business where you're likely to use those staff. Most of us won't need it, but you need to own it. So really, don't complicate it. Just think of it as whatever's in that ecosystem that needs buying, buy it. Okay, because that's really what your business is. Now, you don't have to, but you're not going to earn on that product if you don't. So we've said it time and time again. You don't need to be really technical. You don't need to go into too much depth of each product. Just know a couple of sentences about how to describe that product or what it is. Just understand it. Because you see, there are people that are looking here to be more business to business. Some people love going out and selling to businesses. So they're going to look at all those products. There might already be somebody going into businesses. So they might think about things like staff and tracker and all those things that they can talk to those businesses about whilst they're there. Then you've got other people that are more comfortable with business to consumer. So there's people already selling to people on Facebook all the time. They've already got a customer base. This is going to be easy for them to go to that customer base and let them know about, oh, look, a great email called OMail. Nothing really difficult about that. Or, oh, look, a new platform, a new social media platform. Nothing difficult about that. So people just have to look at what's easy for them. Then there's another third area, which is resellers. Looking just for resellers. You might have it in mind that all you want to do is go and look for resellers. Help people earn an income. That might be your main focus. Because each and every one of them, it doesn't matter which one you choose to do. You don't have to do all three, but you can do all if you want. You can contact business customers, so business to business, business to consumer, and look for resellers. You can do it all. But you really only have to find your one niche way of getting people into the ecosystem. And then it all does it for you. Because once they're in there, they've got access to view all of them and look at each product and whether that will suit them. There's going to be all sorts of instructions in there, videos in there. So let's separate down the people that don't want to get too involved. Just get them in the ecosystem. Everything's there. It's all done for you. Then you've got the other people that want to get themselves more involved. What you don't want to do is overcomplicate it. Because some people are getting themselves all in their heads all over the place because I don't want to do that. I don't have to go into businesses. I don't want to make videos. I don't want to have to do all that. They didn't come into ONPASSIVE to do all that. Most people did not. Some of us are happy to do it, but most people did not. So that's my opinion, is keep it simple. You've got, like Andy said, you're going to be self-employed, you're an affiliate with an amazing company, you've got an amazing platform with single sign-on. Get yourself in there, get as many people in there as possible on the easiest way for you to get them in there. And if it's literally sitting back and letting it all be done for you, automated, fine, just press your buttons and set it all up, sit back and let it do its thing. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much, Anita. Guys, if you are just joining us now, we are looking at a topic which says ONPASSIVE is that one monster company hosting many other companies. So I understand Anita is advising that any product that is out there, buy it, put in your store, and so that you can make income and stuff. But Collins, I'm still coming back to this. It's advisable to do that. Why I asked whether you could make money subscribing just to one product is because these products are many and they cost money. So how affordable could they be if we're advised to get everyone that we find out there?
Yes, you can make, you can make a living out of one product, because we're talking about a multi-billion-dollar company for each product. Say, for instance, O Connect. with Andy talk about Zoom, making that amount. Just imagine if they have affiliate for Zoom. Say they have 1 million affiliate, and we're talking about just for 3 quarters, I think for me even said 3 quarters lockdown, they made 250 billion US dollars. So that is a huge chunk of money of amount. So think about ONPASSIVE coming with O Connect, and you have O Connect in place, and a lot of people said, all right, I'll just stick with O Connect. You'll be 100% fine with O Connect. But do I really want to stick with only O Connect if I can hammer the whole place and make sure? Because you remember, each product is a source of traffic. So if I have 3 products, what am I saying here? 3 source of traffic, multiple source of traffic. So when you have only one brand, you're just having one source of traffic. So when they loop around, you come, okay, this person have O Connect, traffic goes there. What if I have O Connect, O staff, O booking, and all the rest coming, O domain? You know what will happen here? I'll be having multiple source of traffic coming. So I've multiplied my traffic because I've owned those products. And that's the reason why they said you can grow very, very fast in ONPASSIVE if you understand what to do. So one product, you are good if you think you can, but if you can get it all, we're not talking at once. You can get this and then allow it to run, and then wait again, see what you can make out of it, the profit. It's like, let me put it this way, say, Comfort, you're selling Gucci bag. You say, okay, I'll stick with this for now, make some profit, use my profit, go and invest in Calvin Klein. Use the profit of Calvin Klein, go and invest in this. So now what you're doing now, you are telling people, okay, I have this, I have this, I have this. So you grow by owning what you want. Before you know, your shop is massive with all kinds sorts of brand, you know, but you started, you know, strategically, you know, slowly but surely getting there, getting all of those products. So maybe some affiliate thing like, no, the moment the product comes, I just have to know. Just get what you can get, but move to the rest as you grow, move to the rest and own it. Because the more you own them, you are getting more source of traffic, multiple source of income. Because someone can go into Sainsbury's, you know, they'll come up with what? Different products. You go for toothpaste, I say, wow, I like that. Oh, I like that. By the time you're coming out, you buy a lot of things without even knowing. But you went there just for one thing. Now you're coming up with, oh my goodness, I don't really like to go to shop, because when I come, I'll just see a lot of things I don't have and I have to get them. That is the reason. So when you get it, you expose more and the traffic will just be flowing, because you don't need to do anything. Click and you're gone. Sleep, get up the next morning, look at your wallet, see what you've done. For those who think like their main aim to come into ONPASSIVE is to make some income. But you know, there are people who be coming to, they're using this product because it has high quality, the value is really, they're coming to, you know, as Anita said, business to business. They will come in because they want to improve their business. You know, so they will come in their numbers because of the quality. Webinar platform is always used by what? By business and conference organizers. So yeah, you can get one product. If you think that's your limit, fine, go for it. You'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So Andy, I'm going to wait a bit with my questions, because I think that you had something you wanted to add. I hope you still have the space to fit whatever you have in, or you want to piggy bank. It's all yours.
I'll add a couple of bits. I mentioned earlier that we have 4 products, 2 of which are non-paid products. They don't earn us any commission, any income. But the key is that the customer is in the ecosystem and they will look around. Now, they may not buy anything at this point in time, but they will see coins going into their wallets. And people get curious. Yeah, they want to know how they can take that money out. What have I done to, you know, earn that money in the first place? Hold on a second. I'm getting customers coming in within my group without me doing anything, because the company is building the customer base, and therefore they're buying products. So if I click a button, become an affiliate, now I can activate my account. Now, Collins has quite rightly said, yes, one product, okay. Personally, I wouldn't want to hedge my bets on one product. Every single one of them, and every single one of the paying products is a separate business, as I explained earlier. So when you have these two free products and the money starts coming into the wallet, people get curious. They're going to want to know how they can take that out. ONPASSIVE will show them, tell them how they need to do it. And now they've become an affiliate. Now they've become a paid customer. So now I start to earn commission on the customers that have just come in purely for social media or email. Okay, so take that apart, move that out of the way. Many people already have a business. Yeah, some of these guys work online already. There's two things that they can take advantage of. First of all, the position that they have with ONPASSIVE is, as we've explained, a business on its own. Now, there are various different products that will come out over the course of the next few months, including things like ODomain. So you can register a domain name. You can build a website. You'd be able to shop or offer your products on Omart or OCommerce. So technically what you could do is have your early bird position or your affiliate position for ONPASSIVE, and then you register another email address for your business, yeah, under yourself. Now you become a customer for yourself. So you're getting paid a commission no matter what anyway. So it's costing you less, you've got a discount. But now what you do is you use that position or that affiliate position to be able to offer customers in your business. So if you're selling golf goods online, you can do that. One of the products that we will be bringing out is OTraffic. It's a specific targeted traffic. So you would be able to build your golf online shop as well as your ONPASSIVE business. Now there's two separate entities here, not one. So every position that you have is a separate business. And some of us have other things that we'd like to do. So you can concentrate on one for your ONPASSIVE business and one for your other business, whatever interest that might be. But most people that have already become part of ONPASSIVE own another business, want to make their business grow. So whether you're an affiliate marketer already, we will have things like OTracker, OTrim, OTraffic, yeah, for you to build your existing affiliate business. If you're a multi-level marketer, for argument's sake, and you've got products like ionic water or health products, you'd be able to offer those within your second position and build your team. Now, every single network marketer, affiliate marketer, a multi-level marketer has a team, a group, and every single product within ONPASSIVE would benefit their group. Yeah, so now you've got a built-in customer base already. Hold on, that sounds too simple. So I try and make it more complicated.
Thank you so much, Andy. Thanks a lot. So earlier on, Collins, you said some of these companies, I don't like to call the figures, but if there's need for a figure to be pronounced, Andy is here. It's not my job to say figures so that I don't mislead people. So some of these businesses cost billions of dollars, right? And Collins, earlier on, you said if we can just have 10% of the market share, apparently that would mean a lot to us. So what do you call market share, and what would it mean having this percentage, 10% of it looking good for us? Just go ahead. Andy's here, Anita is here. If you want to pick it up on that.
Andy's a figure guy. Okay. I was just looking at the multiple products, and I said they are all multi-billion-dollar company on their own right. Say I look at all counting, look at all staff. Guys, I look at the accounting software in the market. then look at old staff, all the human resource software in the market. They are all multi-billion-dollar company. Webinar platform, multi-billion. You know, you're talking about old tracker, so you're talking about IP tracker stuff, tools. They are multi-billion-dollar company because you're talking about Google Analytics. So it's there already. So you look at all of this, and we said if we go, because we are coming with multiple products, those companies, they specialize only on one product, but we are coming now with multiple good design, different brand of product, different way of doing things, making life easy. Because when you look at only old staff, for a company to run their human resource department, they need multiple applications. Maybe they'll need one for maybe, you know, for timekeeping and stuff, different thing. You know, we're talking about a product coming out with CCTV camera and CCTV, talking about fingerprint, all of those things. That's from recruitment to payroll, is all within all staff. So Mr. Andrew have just put everything, look at those gaps, put it all together. Look at accounting software, put it together. So we said, all right, if we are in the market now, because our software is good value for money, the value is there, and we take 10% of all of those multi-billion-dollar companies, it makes us a multi-trillion. So we're talking about multiple sources of traffic, and we look at the internet space, 5.5 billion internet users. So let's say 4 billion people are the one looking at. So internet users, there are 5.5 billion. Now, if we capture just 3 billion of those entire population, 3 billion into ONPASSIVE, what do you think will happen? Because now we're talking about 4 billion, but if you multiply the source of traffic, we are talking the product, we are talking about 20 billion people in the planet, because one person will buy 3 or 4 products within the ecosystem. So you come and then you are looking at this 20 billion times. That you multiply, the population is 7 billion. Say everybody come to ONPASSIVE looking at this product and say, all right, I like that, I like that, I like that. So one person have cloned themselves 4 or 5 times. One company come in and they buy 10 products. Say, I like this, like that in the ecosystem, because they don't want to go single sign-on is there to help them, to guide them. So we're talking about 20 billion within a ONPASSIVE ecosystem. So if you start to think about this, it's just crazy. So in a short while, you see ONPASSIVE will just blow up. When you talk about a unicorn before bed, it's crazy because of the value and the number of products ONPASSIVE is coming. So the 10%, maybe Andy will calculate it because it's a number person.
Andy, are you in the mood right now? Anyway, I just want to know about the market value and the 10%.
So I don't know if I'm confusing a lot of. I'm confusing.
No, you're quite right. At the end of the day, we've got potentially 5 billion or just over 5 billion customers for OMail. We've then got 5 billion customers for OTrim, 5 billion customers for OTracker, 5 billion customers for OConnect, and so on and so on and so on. This is what I mean by the multiple streams of income. Yeah. Now, what is interesting is that the vast majority of companies out there have a business model, and that's based upon history. Yeah, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to sell my products, and I'm going to make all of the money. Thank you very much. Now, ONPASSIVE has done it totally differently to any other business out there. Why is that? Because they want to provide value for money, not simply to make a profit. That's not what they're there for. Because we have 1.4 million people that know we're fine, and we're going to be able to help others. So this lifts the whole of humanity if it's done correctly. So it's different to anything you've ever seen before. Now, if I take that a little bit further, a customer comes on board to use OConnect, for argument's sake. He's an individual like me, but he does various meetings with various people, and he likes to be, have the capability to have 3 or 4 100 or 500 or 1,000 people on the call. So he's going to pay for a product that's far superior to something else out there. Okay. Now, not only has he done, he's done two things. First of all, he's now got 500 to 1,000 potential customers, because every single one of them will have to register to be able to use it. Not an OMail email address, but simply their email address. Yeah. So that if they then register to use OConnect at some point in the future, they will fall in his customer base. Okay, so I'm doing a webinar. I've got 1,000 people on the call. I've got 1,000 customers. Yeah, potentially 1,000 customers. But here's the kicker. Now, I bought that product and I'm paying X amount for it. But because I've taken on 10% of 500, 50 people, 50 customers, I'm being paid to use OConnect. What other company on the planet allows that? There isn't one. So now I'm being paid to use a superior product. Why would I ever leave? And by the way, thanks very much. This is brilliant. What other products have you got that I can buy? Because I want to get paid to use those too. A lot of people still don't see this, capability here. And just with OConnect, let's take Academy as a good example. Academy will bring on board an e-learning platform. Now, we know that the e-learning potential business is over $250 million and grow it $250 billion, I beg your pardon, 250 billion plus. Okay, and it's growing every year. Now we have, and this is fantastic, because during lockdown I had a very good friend of mine who was a maths teacher, and he was explaining to me that the kids were coming on Zoom, and the problem is, as soon as they logged on, they were going to go and play on their PlayStation. So he couldn't keep control of them. No one was learning anything. It was ridiculous. Oh, what have we got? Distraction detection equipment. Now, again, you look at it from a school's point of view. I've got Academy, or I've got OConnect, and I'm using OConnect to make sure that I can get my students online. Now I'm being paid for it, and the students are paying for it because they've become customers. Academy has an opportunity for any teacher, and believe me, you have a set number of hours per week. Most of them work longer because they've got to mark papers and everything else. So they work a lot of hours for a set pay. If I videoed just one of my lectures, and I'm good at lecturing, as you can clearly see, right? I videoed one of my lectures and then put it on Academy. I can get paid time after time after time after time. Is that not a business in its own right? On top of so anything, any skill that you have, you could teach others with and get paid to teach others with. A business within a business. Back to you, Comfort, before I carry on.
Oh my God, I know this can take till tomorrow, right? You can tell from the comments that you guys are doing just more than wonderful. Thank you, guys. If we really love this, we want to just share to everybody. Subscribe to every channel you're watching on. Click on the bell. We like doing this like every day, and let's keep doing it. So, Anita, I don't know where you want to come from, but Anita, our sister Rose has a question here. I don't know if you want to begin from there, or do you want first to?
Can I first just go back to something?
All right.
Something I believe Andy didn't cover, because he covered absolutely loads. So, look, for me personally, what I would say to people as well is, if there's one other thing. I mean, I go on about OMail. For the people who want to keep things simple, get people in on OMail, because everyone has to use it. Doesn't matter what they do, doesn't matter what other product they might need to use, they need to use emails, and we have OMail. But there's also traffic, okay? That every single business on the planet needs traffic. And I believe that Ash spoke about this. It's huge. Now, I can't claim to know the numbers, But what I can say is it's billions upon billions spent daily on traffic. So whether you do, you know, your clicks or whatever it's called on, I do know what it's called, I've just forgotten. But when pay-per-click, or whether you do the other methods you can do on Google, everyone, you know, tries to do a bit of that. Then they're now paying on Facebook and whatever, people go out and actually buy traffic. So this is a big, huge thing. So just think about this, okay? The first thing you want to make sure you've got when you buy your products in the OES is the traffic package, because that's what's going to bring people to your business. Ash is a very clever man. They're going to come from all avenues. They're going to come from people looking to earn money. They're going to come from people, you know, wanting to try out a new email, people coming to look at video conferencing. He knows what he's doing, and that traffic's going to come with all different ideas in their mind of what they're looking for. And they're going to land on you, and they're going to land where they need to land, because that's what Ash has set it up to do. Okay, so number one, get people in on OMAL. Number two, and we all know probably a business who's struggling for a bit more business. Traffic. Get them in, get them buying traffic. Because I know a lot of people on my Facebook, they struggle and they spend all day on Facebook trying to get traffic. Now, in the past, they might not have been able to afford to buy traffic for their business, because sometimes they don't even understand how to do it. They don't understand how to go on Google and set that up, you know, to do a pay-per-click campaign. Sometimes they wouldn't have a clue how to do that on Facebook. So they sit bashing away all day long themselves, you know. And so this is going to be an absolute godsend to those people. So keeping it simple, you're in your OES, get people in to use an email. Once they're in there, they've got that thing. Like other people have said, they can see all the other products there. Traffic is what they need for either business. Whether they've got another existing business, they need our traffic. If they've got, obviously they will have our ONPASSIVE business, they need traffic. Now, going back to what you also said, I believe your question a little while ago was affordability, about can people afford all the products in the ecosystem? Will it be affordable to them to have everything? The answer to that is yes, because I believe it was on the 360 that Ash actually said, you remember that we all thought at one point it was going to be $250 to $300. Forget that. It's not going to be that. It's going to be less. Remember, we now have the $97 coming back to us. Remember, we've got 10 credits already, so that gives us 107. You know, you can see where this is going. So he wanted it to be affordable to absolutely every single person, no matter who they are or what country they're in. And I'm telling you now, having been here since, you know, August 2018, I can remember somebody selling everything. They were selling their belongings, you know, to be able to get their founder position. Now, there was a time when I would say to people, look, you don't have the money to be able to buy all the products, you will be given the facility to be able to share, to get yourself credits to buy. But you know what? Ash has made it even easier than that. You don't even have to go out and really do much to earn credits. He's even talking about people earning credits for just logging in. I mean, come on. You log in and get paid to log in. You've got some credit there. You can buy a product. This is the easiest, most affordable business on the planet. That's all I've got.
Oh my God. Well, I can only say thank you. Nothing much, nothing more than this. So, I want to read Sister Rose Mothalbi's question from South Africa. She says, "Are customers expected to pay something upon their registration after signing the NDA, or must they just wait until the paid product is available for them to purchase?" Gentlemen,
Well,
who's happy to do?
oh, sorry, go on.
So sis, you can
Just going
start
to
if you're
say,
in
we
the
just
mood.
covered it, almost really covered that, haven't we? You know, you're going to not have to pay anything until there are products to buy. And when it comes to buying those products, they're going to be affordable. You're going to have some credit, and you just roll with it. So, as I say, we'll have ways of earning credits to buy products. So, just sit tight, wait for that first product to be available to be paid for, and that's when your business really starts. Once you've got that paid product, you can start earning commissions, and you can start buying more as they come. And personally, I would suggest if everybody can do that and there's enough credit there, just buy everything as it arrives into your OES.
All right. I think the catchphrase for tonight is just buy everything. Can we round up on this note, guys? Collins.
Let me see. Yes. So as the topic goes, ONPASSIVE is a business within a business. So we have multiple business in a business. And if we look at that, we know it is massive. So we should try not to see ONPASSIVE as a single business because it's ONPASSIVE or the ecosystem. Let's try to look really deep into all the various products. Multiple products are coming, and you know how massive ONPASSIVE is. So I think that's the take. I'll leave it for the founders to go and try to think about it, wrap their head around it, think about what each product stands for, and then look at the market cap for online study. Anything you see, look at the market cap of those companies producing those same similar product, not even similar, same name, because you can say online study, but ONPASSIVE is coming in another angle. So you look at Google Analytics, look at O Tracker. What do we have? Why do you think people come? So it is value and the price is affordable. That's why they will come. As Andy said, they will come and they are being paid for. If you come, you still make commission. Using it, still make commission if you want to.
All right.
So I'll leave it there. Mr. Comfort, that's the take, my own take for tonight.
Andy, what's your own take then?
My own take. Personally, I understand the numbers or the potential numbers of customers that are going to fall in our customer base. So for me, what I've tried to do is to build lists of people I know, lists of people that have kids at school or kids at university or kids going to university, people that work for themselves, people that work for a factory, people that work for a business or work in a business, people that do now don't travel to their company, so they're going to use OConnect. Clubs, lists of people within. Everything for me is a list. Now, we have our links to be able to offer out, and at the moment we have OConnect video or an OMail video. I'm in no hurry. We've got 5 billion customers to go at. Everything will be just fine. Don't panic. Calm down. Take your time. And you will get it right.
All
Thank
right.
you, Comfort.
Thanks, bro. So, Anita, are you done, or do you think you still had something to drop?
No,
Before?
I think we've kind of said everything, haven't we, to be honest with you?
Sure, we have. Yeah. So it's been a wonderful session as usual. So, guys, before we go, I just want to let you know that my question bank is full and rolling over. So what do you think? Let's know in the chat section whether we should have a Q&A tomorrow. And if it's Q&A, we find it difficult putting it, even this one still went on for almost an hour. So are you ready for Q&A tomorrow? Please let's know in the chat section so that we get ready, because I've got quite a few of them now waiting. So apart from that, guys, as usual, you did your wonderful job. You over-delivered just the Mr. Mufare way. And thank you too for the wonderful contributions in the chat. Let's keep on sharing this, encouraging people to watch this so that we don't answer the same questions every day, and it can be really tiring. So really appreciate you. See you soon, guys. Bye. With much love from us.